I'm going to explain a powerful lesson to you regarding the impact a slight advantage has when combined with time and money. Las Vegas, in all its beauty and grandeur, was literally built on a 1.5% house edge. They earn this advantage by slightly tilting the odds in their favor. For instance, by using multiple decks of cards and blackjack, or by adding the zero on a roulette wheel. These minor tweaks mean they will win slightly more than they will lose. They'll even pay for all your travel expenses and entertainment to get you to the table if you play enough. They understand that by having a slight advantage, over time the house will always win. And just that slight edge was enough to build a magnificent, opulent city in the middle of the desert. What if we could take that same principle and apply it to building your personal wealth? Using a new system called MPI, we can use this concept of leveraging an advantage over time into major wealth, and our advantage is much greater than 1.5 points. In the MPI system, your money is securely placed with an A+ rated multi-billion-dollar life insurance company that has been around for over 100 years. Your account is exposed to stock market gains, but none of the market risk. The money is placed with the institution in an account under your name where you have access to it. You aren't handing your money over to me, some hedge fund, or trading group to control. This account is yours. Just like if you opened an IRA account with a brokerage firm. Your money will be tied to the S&P 500 for crediting purposes only. You will not be owning any stocks or making any trades. In fact, you won't be doing anything except funding this generational wealth-building compound interest machine. Dedicating 10% of your income to paying yourself first in a compound interest account is the path to wealth. Your MPI account has an upside potential of 10% when the market goes up, with a protection floor of 0% when the market goes down. That's right, you get to participate in the upside of the market without any exposure to the downturns of the market. Sacrificing the home runs and strikeouts for consistent singles and doubles is the true path to wealth. Let's stick with the Las Vegas theme to illustrate how MPI works using a card game. Let's say your MPI account is playing hands for you, and for the sake of comparison against other accounts you could choose to build your retirement, like a 401k using an age-appropriate mix of stocks and bonds, and an S&P 500 index fund. The dealer will represent the stock market in this scenario. Now, when the dealer deals a green card, that means the market goes up for the year. And when a red card is dealt, that represents a down year in the market. Since 1930, the S&P 500 has had 67 positive years versus 24 negative years. There's a 74% chance the market is going to be positive based on historical data. With the zero floor you enjoy, each year of the stock market is like a new hand, where you never go backwards. You either increase or stay flat. This gives you an overwhelming 24-point advantage over the dealer. Remember, Vegas in all its glory was built on a 1.5-point advantage. So let's play a few hands and kick off our wealth-building compound interest machine here. Let's say in year 1, you have $10,000 in your MPI account, and the other players at the table have the same amount in their 401k and S&P 500 index fund. We'll all be contributing $10,000 annually toward retirement, and we'll keep an eye on them to see how they're doing. The dealer deals a green 9. Your MPI account goes up 9% to $10,900. Year 2, you put in another $10,000. Now your account is starting with $20,900. Dealer deals a red 5. Your account value stays the same due to the zero floor protection. If you were invested in the S&P 500 index fund, your account would have dropped down to $19,855. The zero floor saved you from a $1,045 loss here. We're off to a good start, and you've got the hang of how this works now. Here we are in year 3, and it's time to raise the stakes a little. Starting in the 3rd year, MPI gets very exciting, because this is when you can introduce the secure leverage feature that is unique to MPI. There's no other form of secure leverage in the current options of wealth-building tools, including and especially real estate. Real estate offers leverage, which is why it produces so many millionaires. But it isn't secure leverage and can easily sink you in a down market. Secure leverage is basically an oxymoron in the investing world, but with MPI, you enjoy this phenomenon. This is the holy grail of investing, and will generate a wealth tsunami for you given time. So here we are in year 3. You've put in another $10,000, and your MPI account is starting out with a cash value of $30,900. And now the insurance company is going to loan you $10,000 for this hand. In MPI, we like to refer to this as OPM, or other people's money. This money is loaned to you every year from the insurance company, and you'll pay about a 4% interest charge for it. It is important to note that you will never pay the principal on this loan back with your own money. This loan will be settled when you pass and is taken from the death benefit. There will still be a massive death benefit to pass along to your heirs tax-free after this loan is paid off. So we need the market to clear 4% often enough for this loan feature to work in our favor. Let's check our advantage now using the S&P 500 historical data. Since 1930, the market has gone up over 4% 67% of the time. So now you have a 17-point advantage over the house, borrowed money, and a 0% floor to protect us from the down years. You're going to like how this plays out. Dealer deals a green 9. The MPI cash value grows to $33,681, and the borrowed money grows to $10,900. Collectively, we have earned $3,681 this year. We need to pay a $400 interest charge for borrowing the $10,000. So when we deduct that, our net earned interest is $3,281. Now your cash value pot has grown to $34,181, and our loaned money is at $10,000. Year 4, we put in another $10,000 of our own money, raising the pile of our cash value to $44,181. And we borrowed another $10,000, growing our borrowed money to $20,000. Dealer deals a red 30. Market goes down 30%. Our own money and borrowed money pot remains the same. They don't go backward, both protected by the zero floor. We owe $800 in interest for borrowing the $20,000, so we'll deduct that from our cash value, bringing that to $43,381. The guys without the zero floor here really took it on the chin. You can see what it did to their accounts. Here's a little fact about a stock market loss. A 50% loss requires a 100% gain just to get back to level. That's why a zero floor is so crucial to building wealth. Year 5, we put in another $10,000, so our cash value is now $53,381. The insurance company is going to loan us $20,000 this year. The amount of loan we qualify for will steadily rise as our account value grows. So now we have $40,000 in total borrowed money for this hand. Dealer deals a green 15. Market rebounds this year and goes up 15%, which is typical after a crash. In fact, a large market crash, and we all know one is coming, is very good for MPI as we don't go backwards except loan interest. And they are typically followed by a few years of growth that we can ride up. Our cash value grows to $58,719, and the borrowed money pot grows to $44,000. We earned $9,338 in total interest this year, and after paying an interest charge of $1,600 on the borrowed money, our net interest earned is $7,783. Our cash value has now grown to $61,119. When we add another $10,000 for the next hand, we'll be playing with a combined pot of around $131,000 and a zero floor. We'll keep playing in this manner, increasing both pots as we go on and winning an average of 2 out of 3 hands. Let's fast forward to year 30 and see how each of our players did. The 401k mix has a value of about $1,056,000, which will bring you about $42,000 in pre-tax annual income. $42,000 pre-tax 30 years from now? Forget it. You're not retiring, and you will be working the rest of your life, at least in some capacity. S&P Index Fund has a value of $1,383,000, which will bring you about $55,000 of pre-tax annual income. Who knows what the tax rate will be in 30 years? And with inflation, this is going to make for a very basic, and I'm talking squeaking by, type of retirement. MPI account has a value of $1,700,000, which will bring you an estimated $200,000 of annual tax-free income in your retirement. The greatest advantage of MPI is you never need to walk away from the table for something more conservative in the later years or in retirement, due to the protection of the zero floor. Your money will always be working for you. Other options need to transition into bonds or other more conservative investments because they can't afford true market risk this late in the game. Why such a big difference in the income these accounts produced? On top of MPI producing higher returns, The products we competed against don't have the zero floor protection. So you can only safely withdraw 4% annually if you want it to last. If you withdraw more than that, and there's a market downturn in the first 10 years, you will likely run out of money in retirement. The same $10,000 invested annually for 30 years brought you either an estimated $200,000 in tax-free income in retirement, or somewhere between $42,000 and $55,000 in pre-tax income. The difference in lifestyles here cannot be overestimated. MPI is the only retirement plan designed to produce maximum income in retirement. It will also leave you with a massive tax-free death benefit to leave to your heirs. It is worth noting, if you had a lump sum to start with in all three options, MPI will even further outperform the competitors we're looking at here using straight-line contributions. The lump sum increases your loan amount early on, which really supercharges the compounding. With MPI, there are no age, contribution, or distribution restrictions like there are with 401ks and IRAs. If you want to put in $1 million, go for it. If you can retire and pull money out at 40, go right ahead. Listen, if you want to build wealth, it's really simple. Pay yourself first with that money going into a compound interest account. Give yourself an advantage, mitigate risk, use secure leverage, and give it time. MPI gives you 3 of these. It is up to you to take action by paying yourself first and then just give it time. Your future self says thank you. Schedule an appointment at compoundinterestking.com and let's get your journey to wealth started.